It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Fall in at the 5 down low. Outside Fournier. There's the screen. Plays it up off the glass.
Well, from anywhere on the floor, you've got to be aware of Evan Fournier, even on the interior.
Here's Baldwin. Shoots from the right block. Fall with the rebound. Outside Fournier. Pass to Fall. Over to the left wing. Here's Vezenkov. Outside Fournier. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. And it's Vezenkov missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. We talked about tackling the quote-unquote Sabonis problem. Coach said, we want to challenge Sabonis as early and often as possible. We'd rather see him pass the ball than find his own shot, especially inside. Well, they'll try to battle Sabonis in the paint. See how that works out. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here's Fournier. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Here's Baldwin. Now here's Higgs. Out left to the wing. Here's Melly. That 3 off the mark. Outside Fournier. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Fall. Here's Vezenkov. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Baldwin. Here's Gutteridge. Here's the teardrop. Got a hand on it. Here's Vezenkov. It's rebounded by Hayes. And that lead passes to Marjanovic. And here's Hayes. From downtown, the shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Plays it up and takes it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Baldwin's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. From deep three-point territory, it's rebounded by Hayes.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Marjanovic kicks to Baldwin. Up top, Marjanovic hasn't made one yet. That one drops for him. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Fournier. And it's off from three-point range. And here's the fast break. Pulls up for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Pass to Vezenkov. Here he goes. And he uses the glass on the layup. Vezenkov's got 5 points so far.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Baldwin. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Takes it in.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. They lead by 2. And we'll be back right after. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Here's Vildoza. Drops in the layup for 2. Vildoza's got his first 2 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
We've got Peters. And it's Dorsey in at the 3, the small forward.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Evans. From past the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
We've got Evans, and it's Vildoza in at the 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Clock at 4. That one's good from the corner. Vildoza's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
We've got Peters, and it's Vildoza in at the 1.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Pass to Peters. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and what the timing ideal. My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Birch with it. Dorsey on him. It's good. Nice touch there from Birch.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's good, 2 points. Evans has got his first points of the night.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting to it.
Peters grabs the miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And it's denied. Here's Biberovic. Nothing on the board. Right wing. There's the lob to the hoop. Intercepted. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Milutinov, covered by Birch, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And that one misses.
2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. 1:31 left to play in the first half. To the middle. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Vildoza. Here's Dorsey. Just 4 to shoot. Birch grabs the board. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Big lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Here's Peters. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Get there.
Puts up a deep 3. Peters grabs the miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Fires for 3. And no good. It'll count. He can't hit that time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And that'll do it for halftime.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've got Hayes. Baldwin out there with Marjanovic. And it's Melly in at the 4. Pass to Fournier. Shot clock at 6. With the shot. And it's Melly with the rebound. Fournier's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field. They've got Fall. And it's Vezenkov in at the 3. It's Fournier on the wing. And he banks in the layup. Fournier's got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
To the left side wing. Here's Gutteridge, and the layup falls. He has 5.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
There's a screen. Pass to Panathinaikos. Jams it with authority.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave no doubt.
Baldwin looking for the opening. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Panathinaikos. Here's Vezenkov, covered by Hayes. Panathinaikos kicks to Fournier. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Misses from short range. Picked him clean. And they're moving it up. Puts up a deep 3. They get the rebound. Fall passes to Fournier. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. On Monday and then on Sunday. A tight game here in Atlanta. Here's Baldwin. He's got 7. And foul on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
For your home team, Baldwin. 2 shots.
The play will be reviewed. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
So fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Driving the lane. And it's Melly with the rebound. They can get back in front with some points right here.
Yeah, they got behind, but really hung in there and didn't let the score get out of hand.
Here's Vezenkov. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Vezenkov's got 7.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
There's the 3. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Dives to the hoop. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Offensive rebound. Down to 5 on the shot clock. to Baldwin. Second shot opportunity, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .106 left in the third quarter. Here's Panathinaikos. No scoring in this one. Vezenkov off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And Hayes kicks to Baldwin. Three-pointer. Marjanovic passes to Hayes. Here's Melly, and the layup's good off the glass. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Vezenkov. They set the screen. It's rebounded by Gutteridge. Here's Baldwin. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Up by 2. And we'll have the... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. 5 to shoot. To take the lead. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 7th rebound here tonight. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Panathinaikos in at the power forward position. Here's the screen. Pass to Vezenkov. Here's Panathinaikos. Three-pointer. And it's Vezenkov missing.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
To tie it up. And it's good on the layup. And that'll tie this game up.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. He told his guys to max it out on the 3. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. We want some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Shot from the wing. It goes straight through with the switch. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Now Dorsey. There's the pick. Pass to Peters. Here's Dorsey. Takes it off the glass. Dorsey's got his first bucket of the night.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Biberovic. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
You know, we call that great recognition of the situation. He knew where the double team on him was coming from. A teammate was open somewhere, and he found him.
Vildoza, the pass to Evans. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's Biberovic. Covered by Evans. A shot by Biberovic, no good. Pass to Vildoza. Out to the wing. Here's Dorsey. Driving inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dorsey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ballgame.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Driving to the basket. To the inside. Birch. Vildoza with the rebound. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Peters passes to Vildoza. The shot, no good. An even 3-on-3 break. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. There's the triple. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the finish.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Three-pointers off the mark.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Here's Dorsey. Got a piece of it. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Milutinov. Rips down the breakaway slam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy. When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Peters. They set the pick. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's
On 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Berry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team and the starting group for Athens.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Nunn. The D's right on him. Six to shoot. Osman on the wing. To the middle. Here's your 7. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. Screen by Marjanovic. Baldwin's shot is off. On offense, here is Athens. Here's Nunn. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Nunn.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Here's Baberovic. Nunn defends. And Baberovic gets it to go.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Pass to Nunn. And here's your 7. He drops it from range. Your 7's got 5 points. Here's Baldwin. The shot that time not on target.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Here's your 7. Soft touch off the glass. Timeout. He's got 7.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound on the possession.
Here's Baberovic. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Baberovic has got his 2nd basket of the game.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
Osman on the wing. Pass to your 7. 4 on the clock. And they're running. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Nunn. Here at 7, passes to Nunn. They get it back. Pass to Osman. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Baldwin. 1:50 left to play in the first quarter.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Athens.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Hayes for 3. On target from range. And that ties it up.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Baldwin. 1:05 left in the first quarter.
Not a lot of resistance from the D.
That's the last guy you want to leave open.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
Here's Baldwin. And he dunks it down.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Now here's Nunn. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. It's hauled in by Baberovic. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Baldwin. He takes it in. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Osman on the wing. And stolen by Hayes. Down low. Jacks up a 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Leading by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
And for Athens. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
To the left side wing. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That one misses. And he's good on the second. And there's the drive. And that one good. He's got 5.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Kick out to Brown. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. There's a screen. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen, shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Athens trails by 6. Lets it fly. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
driving to the basket, and he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
They set the pick. Defended by Brown. Five to shoot. No good that time. Right now, a close game in Atlanta.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Hernan Gomez on the wing. Grant outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Athens shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for them. There's 1:47 left in the first half. Defended by Brown. Pass to Guduric. Takes the 3. And no good. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Now here's Brown. No good on the triple. Takes it inside, lays it up and banks it in. He's got 9.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's Grant from the arc. No good there. Defended by Brown. Here's Birch. And Birch slams it in.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
That one's good for 2. And so Brown will bring it up for Athens. And he lobs it up top. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Pass to Birch. Here's Guduric. It's stolen. Hernan Gomez with it. Off target from the wing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. They lead by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
A lot of high flyers on this list. I've seen what they can do in game. Curious to see what they can do on the big stage when the lights are bright.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You can tell these players are loving the positive attitudes and feeding off them.
Glad you could join us. Ryan.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boban Marjanovic out there with Niko Melli. Then there's Hayes, and it's Baldwin in at the 1. Here's Viverovic. On the take. The rebound by Osman.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And for Athens, outside none. Offline with a 3. We've got Boban Marjanovic. Niko Melli is out there with Hayes. And it's Baldwin in at the point. Pass to Hayes. And stolen by Nunn. In transition. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
The home team calls timeout. With the drive, uses the glass on the layup. And now a three-point Athens lead.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Baberovic. Pass to Baldwin. Another shot. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Baldwin's got 10 points in the game. Drives to the hoop. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Now Hayes. Here's Marjanovic. No points so far. Here's Baldwin. The rebound by Nunn.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them. And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Marjanovic can't hit. Athens leading by 5. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Three-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. Timeout. 5 points in the game.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
The home team calls timeout. To Baberovic. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And they're pushing it up. Here's Osman. And here's Nunn.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Osman. On Sunday, and then on Wednesday.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
1:51 left in the third quarter here. Here's Baberovic. Nunn defends. Hayes for 3. Drains the triple. Hayes has got 6.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Pass to Yurtseven. Oh, from deep. Buries it from 3.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
To the right side. Hayes for 3. The rebound by Nunn.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Yurtseven with the ball. Yurtseven a screen. Here's Osman. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Here's Hayes. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
First team foul. At the line from your home team, Hayes. 1 shot.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still.
The previous play is under review.
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
From deep three-point land. And again, it's Athens with a three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And Babarovic gets it to go. Give him 8. Athens leading by 9. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. It's both from the stripe. Nunn finds you at 7. Driving in. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Hayes, the pass to Millie. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
The 3 knocks it down from distance.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Athens. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Brown has got the... 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. So on the floor for Athens. On the wing, Grant. 6 on the shot clock. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist from Grant.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Athens fouls call. First personal foul. First team foul.
Right wing. Just 4 to shoot. And the 3 off target.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
The home team calls timeout. One minute in now in the fourth quarter. The 3. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Brown inside. Grant outside. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Defended by Brown. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Count it.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Athens.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Home team foul.
Marjanovic checked in for Birch.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Into the lineup for your home team, number 51, Boban Marjanovic.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Off the mark there with a 3.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Misses the 3. Athens leading by 15. Beyond the arc. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Oh, got a piece of it. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Throws it up high.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Defended by Brown. Pass to Guduric. The 3 ball. Doesn't go that time. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Drills it from deep.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Over Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Defended by Brown. Shot clock at 6. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Grant outside. Here's the pick. Shot clock at 5. Pulls it. And another miss by Athens. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. Here's Goodrich. 27 seconds left in the fourth. Goes back up. It's hauled in by Athens. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Over to the wing. Fires from deep. And so it's Athens winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to do.
The NBA Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. It's Athens and the home team. A look at the starting group for Athens. We've got Yurtseven, and it's Osman in at the power forward. Fall can't hit. Now Athens with it. Osman, the pass to Nunn. For the three. Fall with the rebound. Nunn against Fournier. There's a good screen. Lets it go with the three. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Nunn against Fournier. Takes it inside. And a strong finish with two hands.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now, here's Yurtseven. Not a lot of room. 4 on the clock. Tries again. And the layup good by Nunn.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Fournier. Out to the right wing.
You have to be willing to pass in those situations. That was a low percentage shot.
The tray. The shot. No good. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Basket counts.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
Pass to Yurtseven. From deep. A shot off that time. Here's Panathinaikos. With the drive. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Floats one up. Fall with the rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Panathinaikos kicks to Fournier. Pass to Fall. And it takes that one up and powers it through.
Nice job at sizing up the defense in these sets. Fournier dependable at making the right pass.
Athens trails by 3. There's 1:40 left here in the first quarter. He lobs it up, and he goes in for the dunk.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
There's Lucas. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
3 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
driving in, and he comes up with the deuce. And here is Athens now, trailing by 2. And he converts the layup. He's got 5.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Fournier. Defense right on him. Fall can't hit. Now Athens with it. None wide open. Another 3 for Athens.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
There's the pick. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
A steal. Pass to Fall. It could go. And that one released in time, but no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Athens ahead. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Athens?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Taking a look at Athens. And so here's the home team. Here's Williams-Goss. Stolen by Grant. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Brown. Takes the 3. 6 to shoot. Charity stripe shot. It's hauled in by Dorsey.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Williams-Goss, the pass to Evans. A beautiful reverse layup.
Beautiful reverse, using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
It's Brown on the wing, covered by Evans. Back to Brown. Shoots the 3. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's Evans into the lane. The layup off target. And here is Athens now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Williams-Goss, the pass to Evans. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Evans can't get that one to fall.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Chalk up 2 there. Brown's got his first points in this one.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points in close range.
And Evans throws it down hard.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on it.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Lays it up and banks it in. Evans has got 6 in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
To the paint, second chance shot, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:57 left in the second quarter. To the left wing. They set the pick. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Hernan Gomez passes to Brown. Launches it. Sinks the three-pointer. Brown's got 5. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Peters. It's hauled in by Athens.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Brown sets a screen for Grant. And the 3 off target.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And it's Evans missing. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Down low.
It'll be a turnover. Substitution on the court.
Defended by none. Good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The 3 ball. There's Lucas. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. They lead by a bucket and will return shortly.
Well, I think for the home team, they've been hanging around the upper echelon, playing with good energy. Feels like the chemistry is right with this team. They put themselves in the championship. I like how they've been eating the glass. Figuratively, no one should eat glass.
Just barbecued chicken.
It's the centerpiece of health.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Fall in at the center, locking down the middle. Pass to Osman. And he lays it straight in. Osman's got the game tied up here for Athens.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And for Athens, we've got Yurtsevin, and it's Osman in at the 4-man position.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Vezenkov in at the 3. And for Athens, we've got Yurtsevin, and it's Nunn in at the 2-guard spot. It's a close game here in Chicago. Pass to Osman. Now Yurtsevin, Athens moving the ball around. Nunn, that's good.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Nunn's gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 attempts. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Fall. Defended by none. Fournier with the ball. Shot clock at 5. They need this. Good on the triple. Fournier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
The offensive rebound. He can't get it to go. Pass to Panathinaikos. Going inside, lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Panathinaikos got 6.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Fournier for 3. It's hauled in by Athens.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Pass to none. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And they got to bring the double team on it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that free throw good from none. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Panathinaikos. Off target from outside. Now Athens with it. They're on a 17-7 run.
Home team foul. Panathinaikos.
Athens shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The first one falls.
Snoopers taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Pass to Fall. Inside. And now Athens on the break. Launches the 3. Offensive rebound. Takes a 3. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 12.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. 2 points. That one goes.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Evan Fournier. Athens shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And Athens will go with a different look here. And Yurtsevin drops them both. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Brown. Grant gets a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so in a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here. I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Fall in its center. And things seem to be getting tougher for the big spending teams, Clark, but we're seeing a lot of them go all in before the toughest penalties take effect.
Yeah, you know, the frozen pick provision kicks in next season, and the season after that, luxury taxes ramp way up. Powerhouse teams trying to make hay while the sun shines is a pretty good strategic business move, but the landscape is certainly changing.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
He's covered by Brown. Outside Fournier. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Fournier saying, you sink one on us, I'm coming right back at you.
The kick out to Brown. And they're running. Pass to Vizenkov. The three-pointer, no good. Athens leading by 22. A wide-open shot from Hernan Gomez. Offensive rebound. There's Brown with the three. Athens gets it back in a new 14. Hernan Gomez finds Brown. Puts up a deep three. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 5th rebound in this one.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Shot by Panathinaikos, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Brown.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Grant, that's good.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Fall. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Fournier trying to break loose. It's hauled in by Athens. 1:52 left to play in the final quarter. And here's Hernan Gomez outside. And it's Vizenkov with the rebound. One-on-one here. Knocked away. They set the pick. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the three ball. Vizenkov's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Grant for three. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Fournier for three. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Fournier's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Over to the wing. Pass to Panathinaikos. For three. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Brown. And they're on the break. And his offense just hasn't been there.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Fournier pulls it down. So it's Athens winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Niko Melli. He's out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Beberovic in at the 2. Melli with a rebound. Marjanovic in the high post. Pass to Melli. And he lobs it up. There's the steal. Here's Fournier. Nice shot from the wing.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Baldwin's shot is off. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Three-pointer. And Fournier gets a 3. Fournier's got 5 now.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. A 3 off the inbound. And Beberovic gets it to go.
3.
Here's Panathinaikos.
A great job to establish position and square up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Here's Baldwin. That 3's off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
They set the screen. Pass to Hayes. Here's Beberovic. And it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Shot clock at 2. Here's Baldwin. Drops in the 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The offensive rebound. Here's Vezenkov. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down to the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And here is Fournier. He's got 5. Pure from 3-point range. Pass to Baldwin. Banked it in off the glass. Baldwin's got 5 now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's the break from outside the arc. That shot off. 1:43 left in the opening quarter. On the wing, Fournier. It's intercepted. Hayes for 3. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Melli. Here's the teardrop. That one falls. Melli's got his second basket.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Hayes for 3. It's hauled in by Fall. There's 47 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Panathinaikos. Sinks the tray.
don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Baberovic. 4-3. Fires in the triple. 6 points for him.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
23 seconds left in the first. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. His scoreless effort is hurting this team.
Hayes, the pass to Baldwin. Here's Melly. Got it off in time. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
It was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
And it's good. 2 points. Here's Guduric. Fournier covering. Lets it go from deep. Guduric can't hit. Here's Papanikolaou. Offensive rebound. Let's go with a three. Pass to Vezenkov. From deep three-point range. He can't hit that time. Three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Clock at 6.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Fires the three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Counted from distance. Fournier's got 11 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Knocks down the long J.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Here's Papanikolaou. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Guduric. Leaps for it. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Pass to Fall. Here's Vezenkov. No good with the triple. And here they come. Puts up a three. Floats one up. 5 on the clock. Off target from outside. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. For three. Unable to get that one. Launches it from deep. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Fournier. And there's the screen. Three-pointer, no good. In transition, here they come. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
This shows the ability to read and react by finding an open teammate up court.
And it's off from three-point range.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Oh, got that one up quick. He's got 11.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Pass to Fall. A minute 4 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Vazinkov. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Outside Fournier. To the inside. Intercepted. Here's Goodrich. Off target with the 3. They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works. Just 1 for 5 this quarter, but don't expect them to back away from adversity.
Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the home team now. A 12-point game from the high post. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Fournier's got 13. Here's Baldwin. Hayes for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that'll do it for the first half of play. They're up by 10. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
This has been a struggle for them, to say the least. They're completely discombobulated. That's why they're shooting under 30%.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Here's Evans. Launches it. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Hayes is out there with Niko Melli. Then it's Boban Marjanovic. And it's Baldwin in at the point guard position. Baldwin's gone 1 for 4 from distance. He's defended by Hayes. Pass to Dorsey. There's the 3. 6 to shoot. From deep. He buries it from 3. Dorsey's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Baldwin. He's got 5. And here's Hayes. Here's the 3. No good on the shot. Second half getting started. About a minute played.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
And Baberovic gets it to go. Baberovic has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them. Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Hayes for 3. Connects from downtown.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Evans. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got 4 rebounds now. Hayes for 3. And they'll get another chance. Launches a 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Hayes has got 6 here in the quarter.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Pass to Evans. They need this. Melli with a rebound. Here's Baldwin. Here's Baberovic. Marjanovic passes to Baldwin. Here's Baberovic. Offensive board. And another shot. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Baldwin's got 7.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Out to the right wing. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
They get it back. Pass to Baberovic. Here's Baldwin. Second chance effort. Baberovic can't get it to go.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Unloads. Some solid defense from Hayes. Tipped away. Deflected. Here's Baldwin. He has 7. A minute 9 left in the third quarter. No good on the 3.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there. He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Here's Baberovic. 9 points in the game.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently. And they're behind right now, but you can't pin the blame on this guy. No, he's got to get some more help from somebody on his team. Help him. Help that man.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Here's Dorsey. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Baberovic. From behind the arc. Can't get it to drop.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Lets it fly. The shot by Dorsey, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
To the wing, right side. Takes a 3. The shot misses. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 16. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Niko Melli is out there with Hayes. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Baldwin in at the point.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
He's defended by Hayes. Pass to Dorsey. Tries again. Yes, on the jumper. The visitors with the ball. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's Baberovic. Off target from three-point range.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
It's hauled in by Baberovic. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Hayes has got just 2 of 8 to find the net from deep. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Fires for 3. Pass to Baldwin from deep three-point land. Here's Baberovic. From the arc. Knocks down the triple.
He's hit a pair of 3s each half, making a significant impact.
With his first shot attempt. The steal. Here we go. Pulls up for 3. Baldwin's shot is off.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Dorsey, no good from outside.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
They grab their own miss. Baldwin, the pass to Hayes. Here's Baberovic. Pass to Baldwin. Fires the three. Sends it home from three-point land. Baldwin's got 11 points here in the second half.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Dorsey. This one for three. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Hayes for three. That shot, no good. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
The adjustment. Man, what a finish.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Dorsey. He's defended by Hayes. And Dorsey gets it to go.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Here's Baldwin. There's the triple. Sinks it from distance. Baldwin's got 9 points now in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
The three is up. The shot by Melli, no good. And you look around the league, we're witnessing a changing of the guard, Richard. A lot of young teams on the rise.
I think so. LeBron, Curry can only rule the roost for so long. Eventually, that torch has to be passed.
Here's Baberovic. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. He's defended by Hayes. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Pass to Baberovic. And he's going for the lob. He's defended by Hayes. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The quick look, no good that time. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Puts up a deep three. The long distance three is buried. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Baberovic. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and Athens. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Baldwin. Marjanovic is out there with Hayes. And it's Biberovic in at the two-guard spot. This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Baldwin. And there's the drive. And the shot goes down.
That's an excellent bucket there. Not an easy one. That took some creativity.
Jacks up a three. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
An easy 2 points on the layup. Baldwin's got his second bucket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And he drives in.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Baldwin's gotten all three of the shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Grant, that's good. Here's Baldwin. He's got 6. To the inside. Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Grant gets a wide open look. Misses the 3.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Hernan Gomez finds Grant. There's the drive. Misses the layup.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss. Well, there you have it. Their first miss of the game. But still off to a solid start here in terms of shooting.
Buries it from three-point range. Osman's got 5 points so far.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession. Well, that's already his second foul, and that puts the coach in a tough position.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. There's Lucas. It's rebounded by Hayes. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Lucas. Offline with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Biberovic. He's covered by Grant. And here is Athens now. He takes it in. Hernan Gomez kicks to Eisman. They get it back, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
Checking in for the away team. Number
1:36 left here in the opening quarter. There's a good screen. And it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. A three off the inbound. Buries the long-range jumper. Baldwin's got 9.
Well, he's been hot out of the gates, 4 for 5, and he might just be getting started.
With the drive, it's good. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change, it's 6 already.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Here's Lucas. Back to Grant. Taken away by Hayes. To the paint. Here's Melly. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal. And then bang. Straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Baldwin. Athens getting their last shot to go. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. There's a screen. Pass to Hayes. 5 on the clock. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. There's Lucas, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Up by 3. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Dunn. Second chance effort. The kick out to Brown. Papa Petro to the middle. Just 5 on the clock. From the arc. Nunn can't get it to fall.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
He's covered by Brown. And it's blocked. And they recover it. Here's Gutter. Still yet to score.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Brown sets a screen for Nunn. Fires from deep. Brown with the bucket. Brown's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Defended by Nunn. Here's the 3. They grab their own miss. Birch the pass to Colson. Goes up again. Out of bounds. Athens takes possession. Here's a look at the schedule for Athens. On Sunday, then on Sunday.
Number 51, Boban Marjanovic.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Athens. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brown.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
He's covered by Brown. Pass to Gutterich. Down low. Stolen by Nunn. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that
much. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now, here's Nunn. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Gutterich, the pass to Colson. From deep. It's hauled in by Athens.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Pass to Brown. Fires away from outside. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Driving to the basket, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Here's Brown. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Athens with another miss.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Count that one. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Nunn. On target from 13 feet.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
It's tipped. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. He's covered by Brown. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Up 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And that's a halftime wrap.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've got Yurtsevin, and it's Grant in at the 2 spot. Pass to Osman. 5 to shoot. Driving inside. The game now all-time.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
We've got Hayes. And it's Biberovic in at the 2-guard. Baldwin can't get it to go.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Go into the rack with energy.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Shooting 1.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult
NBA moves, the officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Grant. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Here's Biberovic. Connects from three-point range. Biberovic has got his first 3 points of the game. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Pass to Osman. That one goes. It's counted. Osman's got 7 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Baldwin, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Lets it go from deep. Yurtsevin with the rebound. Yurtsevin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Pass to Birch. Here's Biberovic. Baldwin looking for the opening. To the inside. And that one's good. Biberovic. Biberovic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Baldwin. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Pass to Yurtsevin. A three-pointer off the mark. Yurtsevin's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Birch. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
That free throw, no good.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Grant. There's the pick. This one for 3. There's Lucas. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a 3-point play chance right here. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Most game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
The away team, Baldwin, at the line for 1. The play will be reviewed.
Closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Yurtsevin. Birch grabs the board. Yurtsevin's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And Hayes kicks to Baldwin. Driving it. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And it's all evened up. Baldwin's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. He's covered by Brown. They set the pick. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the lead.
Good on the bucket.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And for Athens, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
2 shots.
This is
the officials will have 2 minutes.
What constituted the original personal foul? Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
The first free throw is good. Good on both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Athens trails by 3. But 3, they get a bet.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Lets the 3 fly. They get the rebound. Off on the layup.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And Athens leads by 1.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Athens.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
That's tipped. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's none. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Gutteridge. Defended by none. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Brown the pass to Nunn. Back to Brown. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Marjanovic, a screen on Brown. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Marjanovic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And the shot goes in. Now Athens with it. Nunn with it. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They could.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time.
The play will be reviewed.
What constituted the original personal foul? Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And he banks in the layup.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Launches a 3, knocks down the 3-ball. Nunn's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
He's covered by Brown. That shot missing.
Love the hustle right there. He earned that rebound.
To the middle. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
It's good from beyond the arc. Now Athens with it. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Good!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, The focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And it's a completely new group for Athens. And Athens calls time here. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Fourth team foul. Coming on at the floor for the away team, number 5, Sertac.
Here's Biberovic. He's covered by Grant.
Chetty Osman. First personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Shooting for the away team.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
It's rebounded by Hayes. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to...
I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Going inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he makes the first.
At the line for the away team.
Both shots good from the strike. None with it. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, here's what the head coach for Athens told me earlier. Yeah, guys, Coach mentioned how Domantas Sabonis can be a game wrecker in the paint. Coach told me we need to get big bodies on Sabonis and force him outside, make him move around. We need to knock him off the blocks if we can. So it sounds like the defensive game plan may revolve around Sabonis, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Well, the assertiveness is on display. If Fournier gets any room, this guy's ready to pull the trigger.
Out left to the wing. Here's 7. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Fournier. Here's Vezinkov. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
None. The pass to Osman. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Nunn defends. They get it again. Pass to Fournier. Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Well, there's a craftiness that is required in this instance, and Fournier makes the right pass.
Here's Vezinkov. A quick shot there. It's off target.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Fournier. Stolen. Here's Osman. There's the drive. And here's Nunn. Shot clock at 6. Up again. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Fournier against Nunn. Back to Fournier.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Vezinkov. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Vezinkov's got 7 points.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Minute 32 left in the first quarter. From downtown, hits a 3-pointer. He's got 10.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the left wing. Here's Papanikolaou. Out to the wing. This one for 3. The shot by Vezinkov. No good. Now here's Nunn. Down low. 52 seconds left in the first. Lets the 3 fly. And he misses. Only 2 for 6.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to your 7. A deep 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Your 7's gone 1 for 2 from deep. Now Fournier. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Vezinkov. The three ball. The shot off that time. Into the lane. Back to Osman from outside the arc. Here's your 7. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 6. After this break, we'll... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Back to Fournier, to the paint. Inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, from anywhere on the floor, you've got to be aware of Evan Fournier, even on the interior.
Here's Grant. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
Here's Vezinkov. The three-pointer off the mark. Athens trails by 5. Here's Grant. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Panathinaikos. Yet to see a basket. They set the pick. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And here's Grant from the arc. It's hauled in by Fall. Fournier for 3. Man, he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. Here's Grant, and he drives in. Now here's Hernan Gomez. He's closely guarded.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Athens trails by 3. Grant outside. Lets it go from deep. Hits the trifecta.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Panathinaikos. Here's Vezinkov. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since. Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
From behind the arc, it falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period, now gets this one.
Vezinkov's gone 3 of 8 from distance, shooting it at a solid clip. They get the rebound, controls the rebound and the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Vezinkov's got 6 in the quarter.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Pass to Graham. 3-pointer. A rebound by Vezinkov. Vezinkov's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Fires for 3. The shot comes out. Athens trails by 4.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And another miss by Athens.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And here's Brown. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Rebounded by Evans. Brown's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Pass to Dorsey. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Athens. 29 seconds left in the second period. They set a pick. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
The visitors with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Fires from deep. The shot by Evans, no good. To the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Peters. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. You're up by 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Hey guys, wins and losses, the only thing that matters in the NBA?
Wait, are they the only things that matter in the league?
Sharing is caring. Right now, these guys do not care about keeping each other involved. If they did, they probably would be up in this game.
I thought you'd... That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. For the lead. Can't hit that one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Gets the 3 to fall.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
You'd 7 a screen. The 3 is up. The shot no good.
Athens foul call. Lucas. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Dorsey. He's scoreless for 3. On target from range.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pass to Osman. Now here's Nunn. There's the triple. The shot, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Osman. Pure from three-point range. Osman's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Evans. Takes the 3. He can't get that one to fall.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Dorsey. Here he goes. Chalk up 2 there. Dorsey's got his second bucket on the night.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
To the inside. Here's 7. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Dorsey. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Peters. And a miss there on the triple.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
6 on the shot clock. And he goes in for the dunk.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Dorsey. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
All right, a chance to check out the upcoming schedule for Athens on Sunday and then on Tuesday.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Yep, that one goes.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Nunn driving inside. And he throws it down with one hand.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, VA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. 56 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Dorsey. Here's Peters. And the layup is good off the glass. Peters has got 5.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Now here's Nunn. Defense is right there. Pass to Osman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Nunn. From deep three-point range. And the foul on Omer Yurtseven. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And now just a 3-point Athens lead. Right side Nunn. Pass to Osman. That one goes. Count it.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's Athens. They're up by 4. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Vezenkov. Connects from downtown. Vezenkov's got 19 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders. Then offensively, it appears they've hit their stride.
There's the 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Yurtseven's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Team foul. 0. First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Athens with it, leading by 5. Launches a 3, and again it's Athens with a 3.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course he makes good use of it.
Pass to Vezenkov, the 3. The rebound by Nunn. Athens leading by 8. Here's Osman with the drive. Kept alive. The kick out to Nunn. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Puts up a 3. The rebound by Vezenkov. Vezenkov's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And they're on the break to stop the run. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Yurtseven's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Fournier against Nunn. Pass to Osman. Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple. Osman's got 6 in the quarter.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Fournier for 3. With the tip. Great positioning on the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Buries it from 3.
Just so adept at sizing up the defense, guys. You cannot give Fournier any space.
Here's Nunn. Drives to the hoop. And that one is stuffed right through.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
To the wing on the left. And here's the fast break. And that one's good.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Poke loose. 1:25 left in the fourth. Here's Fournier. Here's Papanikolaou, down low. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Vezenkov. Off target from 3-point range. On offense, here is Athens. They're on an 18-5 run. Right wing. He shoots a 3. He's off on that one. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Fall. Here's Vezenkov. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
That 3's off the mark. It's tipped. Here's Papanikolaou. They grab their own miss. The 3 is up. That shot missing. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
To the left wing. And so it's Athens winning this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.